All right, good afternoon, everybody, or evening, whatever it is. Welcome to the Lake Ridge Middle School 6th grade beginning band concert. Thank you to Woodbridge High School for hosting us. I think you'll find it's a much nicer experience than the gym at our school. So we're happy to be here in this nice space performing for you tonight. I'm Mr. Pritt. If you haven't met me, I'm the band director at Lake Ridge. And we're excited to show you all the new things we have learned since our winter concert. So the first thing you'll notice is we're all together now. At our winter concert, we did a woodwind and then a brass concert. So now all instruments are represented here on stage tonight, and what you see, the people you see are just 6th graders. Before we also had 7th grade beginners playing with us, but their concert is later tonight. So in band class, we've been learning a lot of new things that we're excited to share with you. The first thing we've been learning about is how to play our instruments in different styles. Different music requires you to use your tongue and your air differently to create the style. All right, so it creates different styles and makes the music sound different. So the first song we're gonna play for you is like a bright, happy style. It's all in unison, just a short little song to get us started. This song is called Baja Breeze. Another difference you'll notice from the winter concert is that I'm actually standing on the podium conducting, which gives the students an extra responsibility. At the winter concert, I just sat and played the drum set so they can hear the beat. Now they have to watch for it visually, which is an important skill as a member of the band. So this next song is a slower, smoother style, and it ends in what we call a fermata, where they have to hold the note out and watch for the conductor to cut off. So the goal is for everyone to stop the note together. So let's demonstrate our watching skills with this next song. It's called Mahnomen Harvest. And our last just little unison short song, the last two are longer pieces that I'll explain later, but the last little short unison song demonstrates everything we've learned in band so far this year, including some complicated rhythms. We've been learning rhythms that go faster called eighth notes. So this tune features eighth notes that kind of jump all over the place. Sometimes they're on beat 3, sometimes they're on beat 4, so they really have to know how to follow along and read the rhythm. Also in this tune, there's what we call a tie that ties the two note values together, so they have to watch and count in their heads to make sure it's the correct number of beats. So here is a song with a complicated rhythm called Rio Cambrio. Next, we have spent so much time in band class over the last few months learning how to not play in unison and play music in different parts. I tell this story to my beginners every year. I remember the first time I started band when I was in 5th grade. I was playing my trombone, and the rhythm was in unison, but we got to this part in the song where I played one note and everyone around me played another note, and I was like, what? It was so weird. And I remember how weird that experience is for the first time when someone near you is not doing the same thing as you. But you have to be independent and confident on your part, and it's not easy. So we've been spending lots of time learning these next couple of tunes that are in parts. So I want you to listen for the different instruments playing the different parts, and it all happens at the same time. And it creates more musical interest, and it gives more responsibilities again to the musicians to be more confident and independent. So I'd like to welcome to the stage some of my 8th graders that are leaving me this year, sad. 8th graders who are going to join us on some percussion instruments for the Jamaican folk song called the Banana Boat Song. It's always unfortunate how short these things end up being because it takes a lot of work just to do all these short songs, and then you do them in succession and it's like, it's only 6:11, oh, 6:12 now, awesome. I get it, it's like, I really hope you don't leave thinking we came out here all just for that, because this, what they're doing is not easy. And if you can imagine, if you can think back all the way back to September, October, when they first got their instruments and the sounds that you probably heard them making, I really hope that most of them are making better sounds now than they were before and actually coming together as a group and making music. It's a really, really cool experience if you've never been part of a music ensemble, and it's really an awesome thing for students to do. So we've come to the last song of our concert, but before that, I just wanted to say that I hope all my students continue with band in 7th grade and 8th grade and just keep going. Even though, if you didn't know, Mr. Prick got a new job at high school next year, I still hope you continue with band in 7th grade and 8th grade and beyond and keep making music a part of your life. It's been really awesome starting you, and I hope that you have a good foundation for the next person coming in. And yeah, I'm gonna miss you all so much. So thank you for all you've done for me this year. And they've been really awesome to teach. This is one of my favorite sixth grade classes. I've been at Lakeridge for 4 years, and this is one of my favorite sixth grade classes to teach. So thank you, parents, as well, for giving me time with them and letting me be part of their life. It's been a really awesome experience. Thank you. So in June, there are award ceremony nights where students are awarded for different things. It's all kind of up in the air because since I'm starting at a high school, I have to do marching band. Oh, I don't have to. I get to do marching band, and it takes up a lot of time. And my first practice with my new band was actually last night. So it's up in the air whether I'm going to be able to be at those award ceremonies. So I got special permission to give out my awards at the concerts for the spring concerts. I'm going to announce who it is, and then the student will get a plaque at the awards ceremony later in June. So out of all of these, there's 117 of them total. Out of all of these students, I have to pick one. One band student who I feel has just been awesome all year at a lot of different things. What I look for is someone who's helpful. They don't have to be the best musician. They could be the best musician. They just have to be an all-around, like, gung-ho for band and really helpful for Mr. Britt. Pay attention in class, turn in your assignments, do all that you're supposed to do. So, without further ado, they kept asking me, well, who is it? We'll find out tonight. Well, is it in this class? We'll find out tonight. Well, now you get to know. All right. Drum roll. Oh, wait. He sat down. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So I chose this year to receive the 6th grade band student of the year, a trumpet player, Cesar Gonzalez. Stand up, Cesar. Again, there were so many deserving students, but when I think of Cesar, I think when I say instruments up, he's there. Every time, no hesitation, always brings his stuff, always ready for class. That describes a lot of them, but again, I had to choose one. So congratulations, Cesar, you'll get your plaque in June at the awards, 6th grade awards. Okay, one more round of applause. All right, last up, we're going to perform for you our longest, most difficult piece. It's called Attack of the Garden Gnomes. Lots of things going on in this tune. We're trying to tell you a story of an army of garden gnomes marching into battle. And you'll hear the trumpets calling them into battle, the low instruments playing their background music as the students do this on the stage to symbolize the gnomes marching into battle. And lots of responsibilities in this song, so we hope you enjoy it. Our final selection of the evening, Attack of the Garden Gnomes. All right, super proud of them to be able to perform that piece. I would, in a normal year, teach that to my first semester 7th graders to do at their winter concert at that level. So that's a really nice job they did on that. I've done enough concerts at Woodbridge to understand, please trust the process. This hall gets so crowded and it's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. So the kids are gonna go row by row. I'm gonna take them back to the cafeteria. They're gonna get their stuff, pack up, and then meet you back in the auditorium. Not in the hallway. Understand, parents? Okay, not in the hallway, in the auditorium. It creates so much less traffic. Another suggestion, when you leave, lots of you live left, like back into Lake Ridge. Some of you live right, like towards Tackett's Mill. I would recommend turning right and then doing a U-turn. That left turning lane gets backed up. It lets about 4 cars through every cycle. So I would turn right and do a U-turn. It makes things much easier. Thank you so much, students and parents. I think that was a very successful, nice job. And we're gonna get back to work after we have a fun day next class. So awesome.